What up, everybody? It's me, Blake316, with a new episode of I Got Game, also known as, my recent pickups. This is going to be episode 13 of I Got Game. But before I get into my recent pickups, like always, I want to give a couple shout outs. Like I always tell people, if you're new to this series, if you want a shout out in I Got Game, follow me and hit me up on Twitter with the name you want shouted out, and it'll happen in the next episode. Now to the shout outs. First shout out goes to Prince of Morn. Second shout out goes to Fernando, aka I'm a Beast. Third shout out goes to MC Gregor, aka Aggravated Damn. Fourth shout out goes to Troy MC, aka Mystic Cypher. Another shout out goes to Kamira, aka Suddenly Sid. Thanks for always tweeting me. Another shout out goes to Sean, aka HD Magnum. Those were all the shout outs. Like I said, want a shout out, follow me on Twitter and hit me up. Like I literally just read all the shout outs right off there. On to the episode. Now, to the game pickups. This episode do something a little different. I want to show you some of the downloads I got on Xbox Live. First game I downloaded was Gotham City Impostors. I really like this game a lot. I find it more fun than Call of Duty Team Deathmatch. Reason being, it's more fast-paced and there's no camping. But at the same time, it really isn't a comparison to Call of Duty because it's a totally different style of game. Like, it's two different games. It's something totally different. But I do like it a lot. I would recommend the game if you do like first-person shooters. But the one bad thing I have about the game to say is that, unfortunately, sometimes you do have server connection problems, like trying to get online in Team Deathmatch, which kind of sucks because the game is only online only. It's only Team Deathmatch. There's really no campaign. But I really do like the game. And another game I downloaded was the Simpsons Arcade. I mean, classic arcade game. I love it. As you can see, I got all the achievements for it already. I love that game. I'm really not big on downloading Xbox Live Arcades because I like having the actual copy of the game. I said this before in previous videos. So I literally only have 5 games downloaded. Street Fighter 2, as you know, best Street Fighter player in the world. If you haven't seen my recent video, check it out. Fortress Craft and Uno, which I use to make a couple other videos with. But that's all I really have on Xbox Live Arcade or whatever. But recent downloads, Gotham City Impostors, love it. The Simpsons, great game. Now, to get on actual games, physical copies of games that I play, that I picked up. Recent pickup, literally just picked this up today, is Catherine. This game came out last year. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically a puzzle game. It's about a guy who's trying to get with his girlfriend, and throughout the game you make like decisions depending on how the story goes. And as you progress through the story, like when you pick your decision, it also keeps charts on leaderboards of everyone else who played the game, and it shows what choices they made, which is definitely cool. It's be able to interact with other people. This is a game that I had my eye on for quite a while. I never picked it up, but I'm glad I did. It's basically a puzzle game, and it's an extremely hard puzzle game. I've seen a couple playthroughs of this game of people getting absolutely frustrated and screaming and bugging out on the game. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm not really too big on puzzle games, but I loved Portal 2, even though this game is nothing like Portal 2. I'm just saying that because it's a puzzle game. But it's definitely like a wacky, twisted type of story. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. Catherine for Xbox 360. Another game I picked up, which I made a video about this, is Final Fantasy 13 2. Unfortunately, can't really tell you much about the game because, as you can see, I got it day one and I've yet to play it. And the reason why I've yet to play it is mainly because I still haven't beat Final Fantasy 13 1. I really want to play this, but I don't want to jump in it quite yet because I haven't finished the first one. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. And once I beat Final Fantasy 13, I'll definitely get into this. This is another pickup. And I didn't get too many actual pickups. As you see, I downloaded a lot of games. Last but not least, I made another video on this game, and it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I have mixed opinions about this game because, for one, you guys know me, I love fighting games, I love Capcom games. This game is currently getting a lot of hate, mainly because, there's DLC, like downloadable content on it, and it's already locked on the disc, and they're forcing people to pay $20 to unlock the characters. What I don't really like to complain because, it's expected of Capcom these days, and if you don't want to download it, you don't have to. They're not forcing you to do it. But, some people just love to bitch and complain or find something to complain about. As far as the game itself, it stands on its own, meaning because it plays nothing like Marvel vs. Capcom, and the controls are nothing like Street Fighter 4. It truly has its own feel to it and its own type of gameplay. I love Street Fighter 4. I thought that game was perfect. In comparison to that game, it does feel a little different, which is kind of unfortunate because, like I said, I love Street Fighter 4. But I'm not knocking this game. It's definitely a good game. I played a couple hours into it. Of course, I'm going to play tons of more hours. But I love the fact that Street Fighter and Tekken, it's another versus series, cross-up series. I love that. But if you do like fighters like myself, I would recommend it because it's another Street Fighter game. Can't really knock that. But those are all the pickups for this episode. Once again, Street Fighter versus Tekken, Final Fantasy 13 2, and Catherine, as well as Gotham City Impostors and The Simpsons. No, I did not get Mass Effect 3. I tried out the demo. The demo bored me. I did not like the gameplay whatsoever. If you add me on Facebook at Ep.13, I'll put the link in the description. I was kind of trolling people, calling it Mass Ass Effect. Like, I didn't like the game, and unfortunately people get butthurt when you say you don't like a game. They just can't take it for some reason. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, Blake, you didn't pick up that game? No, I gave the game a try, and I just didn't like it. But like always, if you want to recommend a game, maybe I'll check it out, play a demo. Maybe I'll pick it up in the next episode of I Got Game. But it's me, Blake316. Like I said, make sure to follow me on Twitter. If you want a shout out, put the link for that in the description as well. Peace.